First on the scale.
12 stone, 5 pounds and 8 ounces.
And a little behind schedule, Neil Simpson showed up, having made the trip south from Coventry. Here's how he weighed in.
12 stone, 6 pounds and 12 ounces.
I really want to win this long sale bout outright. That's my aim now, definitely. I'm totally focused. I want to kick that belt.
All my training, that's just all coming together. I just feel like I'm in a peak now. I really feel good in the gym, and I'm really looking forward to it.
The dream come true last time. The dream going to keep carrying on.
The best night of my life it will be, for my little boy and my wife. It'll just be brilliant. Just a great family occasion it'll be.
Well, Mark Delaney, word had it, was on the weight for days and days beforehand, like he's really prepared this time round. And ability's never been the problem, has it, Nicky?
No, certainly not. He's not big for a super middleweight, and it surprised me when he went up. But he's certainly not big for a light heavy. He's comfortable at the weight. He's a very good puncher, very sharp left hook, and he's been waiting for the shot for a long time.
Do you get the idea that he believes he can put it all together?
I think so. He was very confident before he boxed Joe Calzaghe. Calzaghe, though, from that moment on, really looked world class. You can't really take much notice of that one. He's up against Simpson tonight. Simpson struggled against Mark Baker in winning the title. Of course, we know Mark Baker has beaten Mark Delaney, so this is a good match.
It is some story about Simpson. You know, he lost 11 times on the way through and struggled to make the breakthrough. But could he now blossom as a British champion?
Well, he's a very good fighter. He's you know, a good puncher, good boxing ability, and I think he's got a long future ahead of him. He's looking now more determined than ever. I think he adopted the role of journeyman at the beginning of his career. Now he's looking like a champion.
Nicky, you've been taking an in-depth look at the strengths and weaknesses of the British champion. What conclusions have you come to?
Well, he is a good boxer. He's a very long, straight, sharp puncher. An example here are the left jabs. He throws in straight lines. This is a good right hand. It moves very, very short distance, not telegraphed at all. Again, the right hand, right from the shoulder, straight through on Darren Corbett there. Again, we've seen another example of the right hand. He keeps his balance and then throws some good combination punches. A good performance against Darren Corbett. But then he does lose his balance. He tends to lean forward. You see the right foot coming forward. He'd be open to left hooks from Mark Delaney if he's not careful. And again, we see it. He's in attack, he's not that great going forward. There, falling in, and he's got to be very careful for the counters.
Who's your money on here?
I think my money is on Mark Delaney.
Just a little bit cautious. Join us after the break to find out if Nicky Piper gets one right. John MacDonald.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the main event, the fight of the night. Please welcome to the ring now the challenger. From West Ham, East London, Mark Delaney.
Mark Delaney wearing the shirt of his beloved West Ham United. Well, they had an against-the-odds win today at Leeds. Can Delaney do it as well? It might be his last chance. A career that once looked so promising. 21 straight wins, but then he was blown away by Joe Calzaghe in his only British title chance. Lost a close eliminator too against Mark Baker. This year he's got married, but hasn't fought at all. But the word is, Glenn, his training for this has been absolutely spot on.
Well, this could be the best opportunity he has to win a major honour. He's trained hard, he's got a lot of experience beforehand, so you know, he's got to draw on that. And if he's fit, if he's in condition, as they say will be, you know, he could pull off a surprise here.
Looks very pumped up. There's his mum. In fact, I think all the family are here tonight, and they think this will be the crowning night of Mark Delaney's career. It's been a bit of a bumpy road for him.
And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the champion from Coventry, Neil Simpson.
Neil Simpson, who had to get off the floor twice to win this British light heavyweight title against Mark Baker. Some said he was a bit lucky to get the decision, but to be honest with you, Simpson's been on the wrong end of a lot of bad luck himself in his career, so he probably deserved that one. And now he's absolutely determined to hold on to this crowd, but he is fighting away from home here tonight.
Yes, he is, but hopefully, you know, that'll bring the best out of him. He knows he's up against it here. He knows Delaney's got the hometown fans cheering him on. He's got this Lonsdale belt. He wants to hang on to it. It means an awful lot to him, so he'll be looking for a big performance here.
3 more wins at this level, and he gets the Lonsdale belt to keep. 30-year-old Coventry car worker Neil Simpson. Tail of the tape. Simpson is 2 years older than Mark Delaney. A bit surprising, seems to have been around a long time, doesn't he, Delaney? Simpson's taller, he has a reach advantage. He's probably the better boxer of the two, but Delaney is the better puncher and may well have the better chin, too. Delaney's professional debut 7 years ago, Simpson 6 years ago. 28 fights for each of them. Simpson has had 11 losses, by the way. He's boxed a few more rounds. Delaney, as you can see, bigger knockout percentage. He's the one who has more of a dig. Well, Simpson has done 12 rounds a couple of times. Delaney 3 times. Stamina didn't ought to be a problem. This might well go to points. Delaney 23 knockdowns. Only 4 times on the floor himself. Look at that, Simpson has been down 10 times, including twice, remember, against Mark Baker. The handsome Lonsdale belt.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the fight of the night, the main event. Panax Promotions proudly presents the British Light Heavyweight Championship and the coveted Lonsdale belt, all sponsored here by Maxi Muscle, SecondsOut.com and Pug Athletic. And a very warm welcome to our viewers here on Sky Sports. You've joined us for the very best ringside seat in the business. All the officials have been appointed by the British Boxing Board of Control, here present with us at ringside. Supervisor Simon Block, steward in charge of Phil Lundgren, and area representative Mr. John Ratnich. Timekeeper at the bell from Bromley is Bob Edgeworth, and referee in charge of the action, and one of the leading referees in the world today from Kent, Mr. Roy Francis. They are the officials, and here are the contestants. Firstly, the challenger. He's fighting out of the blue corner. He's wearing the green trunks and weighed in at 12 stone, 5 pounds and 8 ounces. 28 fight record, 26 wins, 18 inside the scheduled distance, and only 2 defeats. Coming to the ring as the former WBO Intercontinental Champion. Would you please welcome the pride of West Ham, Mark Delaney. And ladies and gentlemen, the champion. He's fighting out of the red corner. He's wearing the sky blue trunks and weighed in at 12 stone, 6 3/4 pounds. 28 fight record, 17 wins, 7 inside that scheduled distance, and 11 defeats. Making his first defense, he is the reigning and defending British light heavyweight champion from Coventry, Neil Simpson. So, sports fans and Sky fans, this is 12 rounds of boxing for the British light heavyweight championship and the coveted Lonsdale belt.
All right, lads, look at me. No, look at me. Look at me. Now look at me. Now listen to what I'm saying. I spoke to you both in the dressing room, okay? You know what's expected of you. When I say break, stand back, and that's what I mean. Right, shake hands. Have a good one.
The distinctive style of Roy Francis, who is refereeing here fresh from that big controversy last week when he gave the decision to Eamon McGee over Shea Neary by a couple of points. And that is a debate which is still raging within the sport. Great atmosphere here at Dagenham here. And the place is packed, it seems to me, with Delaney supporters. He comes from West Ham, just down the road from here. Delaney, the challenger, in the green trunks. And a good right hand straight away. I must say Delaney looked more fired up than I've ever seen him on his way to the ring tonight. He looked as if he had a sense of destiny about it, but that's a great right from Simpson, and he shook him. He shook Delaney, who's having to cover up. That hurt him. What a really good shot from Simpson. That's a turn-up right away in this first round. And he's down. He touches down, and will have to take a count. What a start for the champion. That may really have dented Delaney's confidence straight away. Great right uppercut. Simpson, ultra sharp early here. Another huge right. Delaney, can he get through this? It's going to be stopped, I think. It is stopped in the very first round. Neil Simpson retains the title in the most sensational fashion, and nobody would have predicted that.
Well, he was so fired up, Neil Simpson, when he started. I think they both were. Delaney just standing around, got caught by that right hand and never got back in the fight. Neil Simpson knew he'd hurt him, seized the opportunity and kept it going on. He said he wanted to keep this belt, and that was a great way to have a first defense.
What an amazing business that was. Mark Rowe, the new trainer of Mark Delaney, absolutely stunned. He's beaten before he ever got a chance to start. And Neil Simpson obviously lifted by becoming champion. It was that first right hand that did all the damage, really, wasn't it?
Yep, that took all the confidence out of Delaney. It was such a well-timed punch, nice and sharp, went straight through that, buckled the knees, and he just kept the punches going. He knew he'd hurt Delaney, and it was a very good cluster of punches. He just kept the pressure on.
Mark Baker was quickly in the ring to congratulate Simpson. That was the right hand. That was the one that put Delaney in trouble straight away. Look at that.
Really was well-timed punch. Just caught him perfectly with that right hand. He's fired up from this point. Simpson knows he's hurt Delaney, keeps the pressure on as he should have. That was the perfect way to try and get a stoppage. Big left hooks to the body. It took an awful lot out of Delaney. He had to touch down there for the first knockdown.
But he was still dazed, and the punches kept on raining in.
That's the first one again.
Yeah.
Good left hooks to the body there. And then just keeps the pressure on for the finish. Just will not let Delaney come out of that shell there. And Roy Francis had no alternative but to dive in. There was nothing coming back from Delaney. Simpson, just eager to get it over with, keeps the punches coming.
It's only the 8th knockout win that Neil Simpson has ever had in 29 fights. He's not a knockout specialist, but goodness me, how he got the job done tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, timekeeper Bob Edgeworth has recorded a time of exactly 1 minute of the first round. Referee Roy Francis has stopped the contest. Delaney in no position to continue. Your winner, and still the British light heavyweight champion from Coventry, Neil Simpson. And ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation for a very game challenger indeed. The pride of West Ham, Mark Delaney.
That's absolutely heartbreaking for Mark Delaney.
To present
Where can he go from there?
coveted Lonsdale belt, we call upon Phil Lundgren, our steward in charge.
Well, 2 more wins gives him that £4,000 belt to keep forever. He could not have dreamt that it would go as well as that. Just 60 seconds it took him to retain the title. Coventry's first British champion since the days of Danny McAlinden and Bobby Arthur back in the 1970s. He's still the title holder tonight, and it was quick. The interview might take longer. Here he is with Adam Smith.
I certainly hope so, Ian. 60 seconds of pure adrenaline and quality. Yeah. Best ever from Neil Simpson.
Best ever. I mean, that was waiting to come from me for a long time. The last few fights, so, you know, I did hard 10-rounders, hard 12-rounders. Yeah, waiting for a long time for something like that to happen. That's what I'm capable of doing.
We thought it was your dream to actually win the British title. We didn't expect you to defend it in this sort of style.
Yeah, well, we did, didn't we, Joe? We did.
This is what the title does to you.
Yeah, it's what it's on. Yeah. We train hard all the time. Yeah. I knew that was in me. I just knew that was in me.
Just talk us through the stoppage here.
Well, I know I hit him with the right hand, but completely stunned him.
This is when you first got him down.
Yeah. I was just pulling on the pressure. I mean, I knew he was hurt. I was pulling on the pressure, and he went down for a body shot. And he was going. I just was carried on punching, so the referee stopped it. Simple as that.
And Mark Delaney's only ever been stopped by Joe Calzaghe, one of our greatest fighters.
Yeah.
Not like that, Adam.
Well, if he's such a light heavyweight, he can fight me for the British title.
and he was so fired up as well, Delaney. I mean, he will be gutted. I mean, a word for him.
He's a great fighter. I've been watching him for years. The boxing teams and amateurs, I got a lucky decision then. But this weren't lucky, was it? This is a proper professional job.
So where do we go from now with Neil Simpson?
Now, first of all, I think hopefully I'm going to have a Commonwealth title fight. I hope, maybe. But if that don't happen, Mark Baker there. It was a close fight last time. I just deserved it. I thought. But
give him a rematch.
Definitely, he deserves one. Yeah.
Enjoy your night tonight. It was fantastic.
Can I just say thank you to all my fans in Belfast, Trish, and everyone, and thank my Mrs. Louise, my two children, Chloe and Jodie, my Joe trainer, my team.
You're a happy man, and why not?
Cheers. And just had him, sorry, just had him. He's what's made this happen.
Yes, he's happy, and he's every reason to be. That is a stunning victory for Simpson and a stunning defeat for Delaney, it must be said. Stay with us. The thoughts of Nicky Piper when we come back, and more live action at welterweight featuring another man desperate to get his career moving forward again, Peter Richardson. For you on Sunday afternoon, White Hart Lane, Tottenham Hotspur against Liverpool. It's live only on Sky Sports 1, live and interactive only on Sky Digital. This happened here just moments ago. Neil Simpson retained his British light heavyweight title in dramatic fashion. In just 60 seconds, a first-round stoppage win over Mark Delaney. What could Delaney say about that? We'll try and get a word with him now with Adam Smith.
Mark, it was meant to be your crowning moment in front of your beloved West Ham fans. It was all over in 60 seconds. Your thoughts?
Can't believe it. Just can't believe it. 5 minutes ago, I'm getting ready to go out, and then I'm back in there. I just don't know. Just caught me cold, didn't he? I mean, rushing us about before, and now, I mean, I don't know.
Just real disappointment. What happened when you went out? He caught you. You went down with that body shot.
Good body shot, yeah. It was a good body shot, but I don't know.
You trained very, very hard for this fight, long and weeks. Just sum up into words what you feel.
Gutted. Absolutely gutted. Can't believe it. I never thought I'd ever get anything like that ever happen to me.
Credit to Neil Simpson.
Yeah, he's made a fast start. He come out, obviously, yeah, but.
Adam, we're disappointed with not being allowed.
Trainer Mark Rowe here.
Well, we're disappointed. They told us 8 minutes to go, right? And I said, we're not warm. We've not got no gloves on him. Anyone that knows how long it's going to take to get the gloves on him. Then I said, you've got 4 minutes, and within that 4 minutes, they tell us you're on within a minute. We've got no excuses with what the referee's done. We've got no excuse with the fight. But this man went out there cold tonight. He was forced out in the fight cold. And I was voicing my opinion before we went out. He was cold. He would be on at 9, then all of a sudden at half.
Neil Simpson was out there, and he
wasn't told this, but we wasn't told this. You know, I mean, like this is a title fight. Like you know, just as yourself. You know, he's prepared hard. He's prepared long. Everything's gone right. There's no excuses for what's happening in the ring. I mean, we've got caught cold, but we're unhappy because. Basically, we've not been given time to warm up, and anyone knows. A guy's got to get a warm-up before he gets in there. For 4 rounds, 6 rounds, 8 rounds, 12 rounds, especially for a 12-rounder, he's got to be warm. You're going out there with a British champion.
Okay, but Neil Simpson retains his British light heavyweight title. Will we see Mark Delaney back?
Yeah, probably, yeah. So I have to have a think. You will see me back, yeah, you will see me back, but just I'll have to take a bit of time out. Just gutted.
Okay, thanks for your honesty, Mark. Cheers for now.
That is a very difficult thing for him to do just moments after what is a potentially terminal defeat in his career. But Nicky, should he not be warned before he puts his gloves on?
Well, he should be, shouldn't he? I mean, he's preparing for a big title fight, and they should know that as soon as they're next in the ring after the title fight, and that title fight, the first one, David Starr, can end it in the first round, it can end in the 12th round. It's so happened in the 6th, and they should be ready to go.
They were told, we understand, that it could have been as early as 20 minutes before the hour, and that message did get through to the camp in good time. That is our understanding of the situation. Again, underlining that maybe he should have been warm before putting his gloves on.
Well, they should know, as I say, as soon as the first fight on television finishes, they're in the ring. The television viewers can't wait around for 20 minutes while they get ready for 9 o'clock. They know they're in, and they should have been warm.
Let's take a look at what did happen in that 60 seconds where Simpson came out of his corner and blazed.
He was blazing. A superb right hand. I said that the right hand before was very short and very hard to see. I mean, right down the pipe, a really good shot. And that shook Mark Delaney big time. And then he comes onto the ropes, starts attacking the body. Delaney's leaning down. Good hooks to the left-hand side of the body, underneath the ribs. And Delaney got straight back up. Maybe should have taken there an 8 count on the floor. But he gets straight back up too quickly, possibly. And I didn't know what was happening. He just wasn't throwing back. Now, Roy Francis, the referee, has got no option but to step in there because he's just throwing nothing back and maybe on his way down again. So you can't complain. Again, you see body shots, head shots. Simpson's mixing it up well. And he really, really seems to have been improving this last 6 months. Being a champion has made him a much better fighter.
He was on a high, but the loser is struggling to come to terms with it. This is inside Delaney's dressing room, as you can see. Mark Rowe is having to console a man who is going to take some time to come back from this, if he can. In a way, though, are they not also trying to rewrite the history there? It's easy with hindsight when it's happened to you to say, I was caught cold. But it's important business. He should, under all circumstances, be ready, shouldn't he?
Yes, he should be. And there's no doubt he should have been warm for that fight. And if you're going to take somebody out in the first in a fight, then the first round's the easiest time to do it when somebody is cold. So you've got to be warm. You've got to be sweating before you get in that ring. I do feel sorry for them. If they misread it, if they really thought they were at 9 o'clock, then I feel sorry for them. But they should have really been known that.
What about the winner, who goes from strength to strength?
I think he does go from strength to strength. He's only got, as you say, 9 stoppages and 29 fights before that, and 11 stoppages. And he really is improving in power. That right hand is a strong, strong punch. He's a very nice man. Everybody wishes him all the best. And very, very, a nice thing to see him offering a rematch to Mark Baker. That was a terrific fight, a really tough one. So he's obviously gained in confidence and thinks he can do a better job next time.
Thank you, Nicky.